I love seeing what the human body's capable of. So I love every day to challenge my body, challenge what limitations people think they have for the human body. Who am I? Who is Markus Kaulius? I'm the owner of Magnum Nutraceuticals, a sports nutrition company I started 12 and a half years ago. We make the best supplements on earth. I love what I do. I love supplements. I've been supplementing for so many years, and I love seeing what the human body's capable of. So I love every day to challenge my body, challenge what limitations people think they have for the human body. I know where my body started, and it was not good. And part of what motivates me every day is I want to get so far away from what that was, and I want to show others, no matter where they are, no matter who you are today, you can change it right this minute. You can make the decision to make the change, and you'll change. And we can get you there faster, and your physique will be better. You will live a happier life. That's what we do at Magnum. How do I do this at Magnum? I've surrounded myself with amazing people. This is a building full of motivating, inspiring human beings, and we have close to 100 athletes now. Each one of them incredible people, so inspiring, so motivating. And at Magnum, all we do is we focus on quality and integrity. Every decision is made with perfect integrity, and we'll never sacrifice our integrity. And people know that about us. People know we search the globe for the highest quality ingredients there are, and I'm never going to change that. That's been the model from day one. And I always joke with people, I take more supplements than any human being there are. There is no human being who takes more supplements than me, and I only take Magnum. So I will never sacrifice the quality of our products, because I'll be hurting my body more than anyone else's there is. So we love what we do. We love making the best supplements. We love giving people the supplements that gets their body more, and gets more out of their body, and transforms their body better and faster, and truly leads to a healthier, happier life. Why supplements? I was bred for this. God has put me through some interesting trials in my life to get me to where I am today. And there's just no question, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. I love everything about supplements. I love everything about working out. I love everything about the lifestyle. I love the dieting. I love cardio. Nobody loves cardio. I love cardio. And this is who I'm going to be for my whole life. There's no question about that. And the supplements, I love experimenting. I love the science behind it. I love the formulations. And I love seeing and hearing people get amazing results because of Magnum. I love hearing, like when you just said you were interviewing a BC Lion, and they said, oh, I take Magnum. I love that stuff. And I love that they're local. And I love hearing that. Like, that motivates me so much. That's such a driving factor for me. Every single person that contacts us saying, you changed my life. Your supplements got me these results. I'm a happy person. I actually had someone message me on Facebook Live today saying she lost 200 pounds because of Magnum. Well, with Magnum's help. I don't want to take full credit by any means, but that stuff is just sensational. You think that's not a healthier person? You think that's not a happier person to lose 200 pounds? That's freaking spectacular. And that's what we do here. So to start Magnum, at the time I owned 3 supplement stores. And my problem with what I was offering was I always sell with integrity. So I would always look you in the eye and say, here's exactly what you're gonna get. Here's exactly when you can expect that. And if you don't, you come back. We're in this together. I'm not into the model of, too bad, so sad, screw you, I'll sell you something else if that didn't work. That doesn't work for me. So my problem was, I was getting a lot of returns, and there was a lot of brands that, oh, you're looking for a good protein powder? Sure, this one's a good protein powder. Oh, you need a test booster? No, theirs is horrible. Come over here to this brand. Oh, you need a pre-workout? Yeah, both of those brands suck. Come on over here to this one. That made no sense to me. I always just thought you're a good brand or you're not. And what I quickly discovered was there's just not a lot of integrity in this industry. It's all self-regulated, and it's all your purpose behind your business. And it was that day when I discovered how questionable the integrity was in this industry. I said, I don't trust anyone else to do this anymore. I'm doing it on my own. So Magnum was founded on that concept of, I'm just gonna offer the best quality ingredients in the world. You can say you love our flavors or not, but what you will never question is our integrity, and you'll never question the quality of our ingredients. And I love that. And that's 12 years of our reputation being spot on to that. If anyone ever had a problem with my product, I don't hesitate. I'll give you your money back. There's no question. I want the best for your body, and I want you to be a happy human being. Even if for whatever reason you didn't love Magnum, by me overdoing it with giving your money back instantly or doing whatever I can to make sure the service is great, you'll try us again in 6 months. You'll hear enough people go, well, you should try Magnum, you should try Magnum. And it's, oh, maybe I should give it another shot. So yeah, that's where it all started. I love that question about where does integrity come from and why is it so important to me. I've always had a belief it's the easiest thing is to sell the most expensive product. I've never understood people who want to sell the cheapest or want to sell the same price as everyone else, because you're just saying me too and choose me. I don't even know why. So I always felt I'm just going to offer the best quality there is, because there's always someone looking for the best quality. There may not be as many people driving Ferraris or buying Ferraris, but there's always someone wanting to buy a Ferrari, wanting the best, the most expensive, the most incredible art I can put my body into. And that's what we're trying to create at Magnum, is art. I love focusing on integrity. I love that every decision we make at Magnum is focused on integrity, because that way there is no lying, there is no cover-ups. When someone asks us a direct question, they get a direct answer. There is never backtracking or guys, this is the new answer for that question. It's just be honest, and with integrity, we know we offer the best stuff, and I can so confidently say I know I offer the best quality supplements, and I love that. That gets me to sleep at night. I have a perfectly clean conscience, and I really do want to change people's lives. I want people to know they can trust Magnum to change their life, to make their life better. So when they try Magnum, they're confident that everyone told me this is going to change my life, and it will. Why do I value making a big impact on people's lives? It's a great question. I've gone through many trials in my life, and God put me through those trials to get me to this place, and I have no question I was chosen and I was used for those trials. And I embrace those trials because everybody's going through something. And if you've never gone through anything, I think you'll find it hard to relate to people. And people will find it very hard to relate to you. So I know I've gone through those things. I know I was born with a horrible physique. When I was 13, turning 14, I was 6'4.5" years old. 6'4", 6'4.5" tall, and 125 pounds. I was an absolute bone rack, and that was a very rough time in my life. I got bullied. I had no self-image. I didn't like who I was. And it's because I went through that I really can appreciate and respect what people are going through with their own self-image problems. And I know people can trust me with those same issues because they know I went through it and I got through it and I'm on the other side of it, and I want to show people, look how much happier, healthier, look how much better life is on the other side of this thing. Let me help you get here. I can bring you here too. So yeah, it's one of the things I love to teach people is to embrace whatever trials you're going through. Embrace it, because it's your story. It's the story that's gonna make the end of this story so much more exciting and riveting, and it's why people are gonna follow you, and people are gonna love you, and people are gonna be motivated and inspired by you. So you have to embrace whatever trials you're going through. You're being put through them for good reason. What impact does style and dress play in my profession? I believe it plays a huge impact in anybody's profession. it's important to look the part. It's important to, in any given day, I could be giving an interview, I could be doing a Facebook Live, I can be doing social media stuff, I could be interviewing new hires, I could be hiring new people. There's a million reasons why I need to look sharp every day. And it's probably something I believe people don't focus enough on. The wrong day you catch me wearing trashy clothing is that first day of someone working here, or me giving an interview, and that's the first impression. And that's the impression that's going to stick, and that's the question of, are they going to respect my leadership? Are they going to respect me as a boss? Are they going to like me as a friend? All these things that dress makes a big impact on what people think of you. And that's the right foot I want to put forward every time. Who taught me my most important life lesson, and what was it? Man, there are so many. I'm gonna give credit to my wife for this one though. My wife taught me to be embarrassed about money. As a Christian man, having wealth and riches is not something to be proud of or prideful of. Hey, pride is not a good thing, but to be embarrassed about money, the way she taught it to me, it was so amazing. It helps me to understand that I'm just a steward of this money. I've been given this money. I'm given this money every day to properly utilize it for to provide for His kingdom, to provide for His people, and however He wants me to use it is ultimately what it comes down to. And then the great thing about that, and especially in my business, is that with money not being a driving factor, that means you can trust I'm never going to sacrifice my quality, because why would I? Why to make an extra $1 million? I don't care. I have enough money to last. I have more money than people should have. So it's not about how much more money can you put in the bank, how big of a house can you drive, can you live in, what kind of car can you drive. For me, there's a much greater role that money plays, and I'm just a small part of that role. When the last chapter is written about Markus Kaulius and Magnum, what do I want to impart in it? Man, I know I sound like a broken record, but I hope that people will always remember me as the guy whose integrity was never brought into question, who couldn't be bought. There is no number with Markus Kaulius, and when my story is done, I hope people see that integrity was always the title of every chapter, and that I was someone you could trust. You could trust with helping you to live a better life, a happier life, a healthier life, got you a better physique, improved your marriage, improved your life. What I do here in my Instagram and in my Facebook lives and all that I do, I'm not just trying to sell people supplements. I'm trying to sell people a better lifestyle. I'm giving tips constantly. I'm always talking about eating more broccoli. Broccoli will improve your life. You need to eat more broccoli. There is nobody who eats enough broccoli. I don't know what the limit is to how much broccoli you can eat. I personally eat a huge Costco bag of broccoli every single day. That is what I do. Broccoli will change your life. I don't make any money on broccoli sales, but I know it's very helpful to people. And ab tips, I love sharing my knowledge. I love sharing what got me to where I am today with others, in the hopes that you'll take 1% of it and run with it and enjoy it, and your life will be even 1% better because I was in it. I love this question about being a man in today's society. I was mentioning my wife and I were just talking about this less than 2 weeks ago. This world is stopping men from being men. Everything about this world has crushed manhood, and it's so sad to see. Men are being very feminized, And it's funny, you look back at the old, the 60s movies and stuff where a man was a man. Like, are you kidding me? There was just this manliness about men and strength and testosterone, and it was a great thing, and it was something that was celebrated. Now we've moved so far from that, and that's such a sad thing. I really love surrounding myself with people who are of the same mindset that's not a good thing. That's not a good trend. I think the words alpha male is overused these days, but the funny thing is nowadays alpha male is used as a derogatory term almost, and that's wrong too. So I love being the man of my household, and my wife loves that I'm the man of the household. She loves that I go out and I'm ready to take on the world, and I'm ready to drag dinner home, and that's who I am in my house. And I love being the man to my children. I got 2 little girls, and they need a dad. They need a manly dad who's going to teach them what's right and wrong. Going to teach them what to look for in a man when they're ready to get married, and to scare off the losers who are going to come knocking at the door. And I'm excited to embrace that role. I really am. And yeah, I would love to encourage guys not to be afraid to be a man, not to be afraid to be manly. And that doesn't necessarily mean to flare out the lats and walk through the doors sideways. Not exactly what I mean by being a man, but stand for something. Be strong in something. Be strong in yourself. Be confident in yourself. Know who you are. If you don't know who you are, learn who you are. It's like anything else. You can learn it. If you are going, I don't know who I am yet, that's okay. Lots of people are in that same boat. But start looking. Don't just say it as an excuse and then go to the bar every night and forget about your problems. F that. Figure it out. Figure out who you are. Start reading more books. Find something that interests you. Find a hobby that you fall in love with. Explore your passion. Be passionate about something. Follow something. Follow somebody. Live your frickin' life. That's being a man.
Thank you.
Cheers.